There are a number of count functions in Excel. Let's look at the difference between those. The count function will count only cells that contain numbers. Count A will count cells that are not empty. COUNTIF will count cells that meet a certain criteria, and the COUNTBLANK will count cells that are empty. Let's go in and use each one of these. Going to go to the drop down for sum, and in this case the count is for count numbers. It uses the count function. We'll select that. It is not highlighting the correct cells for the data because of this empty cell, so I'm going to highlight that. Notice it's using that count function and has the range of cells where we want to count if there are numbers. In this case, it's 11. The count A will count only those that are not empty. So I can go to the drop down and more functions, and I can choose the count A. You can always go to the top here and find it if it's not listed here. And it will ask you what the range is. I'm going to select all of these again and press enter, and you can see that it's 11. Now if we went in and added a number here, you can see that those numbers will change. For the COUNTIF, we want to look at these quantities sold to see if there's a certain criteria that we want to count. So let's go in and count only the cells where the person sold 30 boxes. I'm going to go under the more functions and COUNTIF, where you can search if you need to. And the range of cells, I'm going to select these. And then you have to tell it what the criteria is. I want only cells that show the number 30. So I'll add 30, and you can do a check here. It says there are 3 cells, which we can easily see that there are. So that looks correct. Notice the formula bar and the syntax. Click on OK, and it will tell you that there are 3 cells that contain the number 30. Let's go in and count blank, which will find only cells that are empty. And again, you can type in the formula or the function if you know the syntax, but if you don't, you can go to the dialog box. The range of cells is here, and I'll press enter. And it tells me that only one cell is blank, and that's true. This cell is blank. And again, if we went in and changed this number, the count blank will go to 0. Or if I decided to delete another one, you can see that the numbers are reflected in the count functions.